Hello, I'm Chief Constable Kier Pritchard from Wiltshire Police. So we are here almost at another bank holiday weekend. The sun is shining, the weather promises to be warm, if not a bit blowy. But listen, this weekend, let's make sure that we enjoy ourselves, but let's do that within the restrictions that are outlined by the government. We can, of course, now exercise anywhere within England, so long as you are doing that either with members of your household or with one other person from another household on a one-to-one basis, so long as you are 2 meters apart. We can take recreational enjoyment out in the open space, so long as it's good for the well-being, again with members of our household or with one other person from another household within 2 meters. So it's down to us. Let's take personal responsibility and make sure that when we're enjoying this bank holiday weekend, we do it safely, we look after ourselves, and we maintain that distance when it's permitted for us to do so. Let's keep the responsibility for all of us right at the heart of all that we're doing. What is, of course, not permitted is for you to visit a second home or to stay overnight, be it in a caravan, in a tent, or even in a camper van. So if you are travelling to other parts of England this weekend, make sure that you come back to your core household unless there is a reasonable excuse elsewhere for you to do differently to that. So let's enjoy this weekend as best we can. My officers, my staff and volunteer special constables will be out all weekend this weekend, engaging with you and helping to make sure that we can keep you safe and we can protect you. This week actually was the week where we celebrated the levels of contribution from our special constables, both here in Wiltshire but also across the country. It was a brilliant day on Tuesday to say thank you. We brought all of our specials together in a virtual meeting for me to very much do that. They have, from the beginning of the lockdown period, delivered 10,500 hours of voluntary support to me here in Wiltshire. It's absolutely fantastic and they're an incredible role model. So thank you to you all. This weekend also brings the end of the Ramadan period for our Muslim communities and colleagues. I know that this weekend they will be looking to celebrate Eid, and the whole period of Ramadan and the celebrations of Eid will be very different to how that would normally be delivered at a place of worship, at a mosque and with large gatherings. Of course, none of that is permitted under the regulations. So I'm really grateful to the Muslim UK Council who've set out some very clear guidelines of how members of the Muslim community can celebrate Eid and really enjoy the occasion that that brings to you all. So let's keep your thoughts with us and enable you to celebrate Eid in a really positive way, albeit in a different way to how it usually is celebrated. And then finally, this week brings the end of Mental Health Awareness Week. We know this period of lockdown has created many different challenges, and actually we know many of you have worked hard to ensure that your physical fitness can be maintained through this. It's really important, and I urge you to also look after your mental health. There are many agencies and support mechanisms that are available. People will be suffering, people will be struggling with this whole lockdown period, and I fully understand that. So it's really important that you reach out and say it's actually fine to not be okay and to seek that support. There are many helplines available and people that are there, professionals that can help you through this. Stay safe this weekend and enjoy the public holiday. Thank you.